All right, everybody, let us get this show started, shall we? Let's see what fun we have in store for us. All right, everybody, load it up.
I dream of it, amongst the wild threads of history and the myriad of paths. My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes left in the wake of the Great Revolt. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind. With that commandment, new avenues of human potential were explored. Mentats, Suk Doctors, Sword Masters, and the mystical Bene Gesserit Sisterhood. But it was the Navigators and their monopoly on space travel that set the conditions for the Imperium. But I am telling you of the universe you already know. Let me describe the one you do not. In this other universe, my mother, Lady Jessica, consort to Duke Leto Atreides, gave birth to a daughter, a girl they named Ariste. Because of her obedience to the Bene Gesserit, Lady Jessica is trained as a truth-sayer. Because of that training, Lady Jessica was able to detect Dr. Yue's deception. Because of the forewarning of his betrayal, House Atreides survived the Battle of Arrakeen. Because of their survival, the Emperor declared a full-scale war of assassins. Because of the war, the Sardaukar were deployed to ensure spice shipments continued without interruption. Because of the Sardaukar, the Fremen were eradicated.
Oh, damn.
There was no Muad'Dib, no Lizan al-Gaib, no Kwisatz Haderach. I see a universe where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. All my visions lead to horror, except this one. This one leads to you.
Come on, don't be like this.
Approach, prisoner. Show yourself, child.
speaks to me. Old, but I'm not that old. niche. Enter. The Awakening features a guided journey that locks the research menu until certain steps are completed. Advanced survival player. Hit the free unlock the research menu from the beginning. Let's keep it locked. I'm fine with that. Accept this character? Yes, let's accept this character.
Have they told you what I am? Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin.
Let's begin.
Where were you born?
Yeah, Dirty Harkonnen? Nope. Just music. Cultured? I'm not cultured. Caladan? Oh, I could be an Atreides. But where's the fun in that? Python. Python Bow. Green and pleasant world with satellite-controlled weather. Ooh, foreboding ice world of mountain. Well, I do live in the north, so this seems good for me. Yeah.
The machine world. They skirt dangerously close to breaking the prescriptions of the Butlerian Jihad.
Yes, you do.
There is always work to be done.
What?
And millions like you to do it. You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. A house soldier? The test is, where were you born? The machine world. The Order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfalucius.
Educated caste that serves
a place for every man, and every man in his place. Where is your place?
Ability. Peasant Plans are bound to the fief in which they live and are considered property of the... Yeah.
You've risen above your station. Most peons go their entire lives without seeing the inside of a starship.
Special.
You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools.
Aggression, new charge.
Who was your mentor?
Jesuit acolyte. Mastery manipulation. Use the voice to force someone towards a position from the floor. Recon and strategy. Look for the red lips. Deploy a dispenser. Blue dart projector. Watch detection of fire. Offense and demolition. Yeah, that sounds fun.
A house soldier? Retired with full honors, or a missing limb?
Does it look like I'm missing a limb?
The test is almost complete. Have you spoken to... Come here. Kneel. Put your hand in the box. I hold at your neck the Gomjabar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand?
Do I have a choice?
Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
Ooh, that's a big ship. Ship.
You're wrong. It's just an off-world. No, not the Al-Shaheed Ahadin. No, Arista said it was just a dream. I agree, but she is almost Sayadina.
Wake up, sleepy man. All kinds of death in here. Allows you to craft useful items from compounds you find in the world. Craft a scrap metal knife to cut through the membrane blocking your path. Salvage metal, scrap metal knife. injured, harvest plant fiber to craft a heal kit to restore your health. Plant fiber's 5.
So then, you're not quite dead. Now you will know a thing that few but the Fremen have seen. For many, the last thing they saw before they were slaughtered. Speak of our escape. Twin comets in the sky, a rebirth from fire and death, and a Sardaukar net closing around us. Your survival heralds interesting times, Offworlder. The Fremen name for it translates as the Valley of Echoes. A sacred place to the Fremen, a place of death and prophecy. It is the miracle and inimitability of prophecy. I will speak on this no further. Is this what you wish? To waste time in idle chatter? Your first lesson on Arrakis, then. Every exhalation is a waste of water. I am Xantara. My companion is Noctua. Now, shall we discuss our escape? There's a way through the barricade, if you do as I say. We're gonna need one of their ornithopters. Their protocol is to remain aloft and kill anything that moves from above. Well, you aren't completely new to this, I see. He's a noble, they're not allowed to let him die. Leave the rest to me. You must kill them. In other circumstances, their water would be a valuable resource. But with the Sardaukar here, we do not have time to claim them. Only those that get in your way. Think of it as a kindness. They will not survive Arrakis for long.
Move your hands too much.
His Majesty's Imperial Sardaukar care for naught but the Emperor's interests, and certainly not an errant prison crew bound for the slave pits of Neo Carthag. We are as vermin to them, off-worlder. Here, take this Communinet transceiver. It's essential for planetary communication. Now go, and be quick. The Mother Storm is upon us. Stick to the shadows, off-worlder. The heat of the sun is deadly to the unprepared. The guards have sealed themselves inside. Search the prisoners for a cut array. And off-worlder, be careful.
Here, let's go cut some rock.
The cut array is primarily a mining tool, off-worlder. You'll need it for harvesting resources. Using it to cut open ships is an added benefit. The captain's room is blocked by a pentashield. You'll need a pentashield key to pass through. See if there's another way forward. Ready your weapon, off-worlder. The guards won't hesitate. Neither should you.
Flashing an enemy multiple times in quick succession. Over them, leading them to when you attack the rock, that is
Parry your opponents just as their strikes will hit you. This should stagger them, giving you a window of opportunity.